So, Joe, I'm taking it we're not going to talk about this week.
We can talk about that. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I haven't finished it. I've got about 30 minutes left.
So we just wait until you finish it up.
Nah, I've got enough that I can talk about it.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I'd seen it before. Well, we'll get to that when we talk about it here in a minute. Or fuck it, let's talk about it now. You already showed it. You know?
So,
Accion
Joe,
Mutante. This is about a terrorist organization that's comprised of the handicapped, Tom. This takes place in the future, and they're just sick of pretty people. They don't like them, Tom. They want to eradicate them. You know, they've done all kinds of stuff before. They've bungled a lot of their jobs because their leader has been in prison for a while, but now he's out, and he's got the ultimate heist. They're gonna kidnap an heiress and get a lot of ransom money. But, well, he's changed a lot while he's been in prison, Tom. And he's looking out for numero uno. That's number one to you non-speaking. You know, we don't have subtitles unlike this movie did. So he's going to betray his fellow comrades and take the money all for himself, Tom. So we got space travel in here. We got robots. We got all kinds of stuff, Tom. This is your first time watching this, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'd seen it before, but it didn't have subtitles, and my Spanish is not good. And this guy's movies, like, they talk a mile a minute in all his movies. You know, they're very dialogue driven, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Just that everything I thought looked cool, and I could kind of figure out some of it, but nowhere near enough. So thank you, Severin, for finally putting this out and getting subtitles on there. But you do have to read very, very fast. So most of the time your eye line is on those subtitles, and you're just trying to look up real quick before another line of dialogue comes up. So,
Yeah, I don't mind doing the subtitle things, but I think this one is one that could really have benefited from a dub, even if it was like a goofy dub where the voices aren't the best, and that might have even helped it if it wasn't the best, but I think this one really could have used a dub track.
yeah. So what'd you think of the movie, Tom?
Man, I always want to really like this guy's shit. Like, I think besides fucking Durango, which I think that one's pretty fucking cool, all the other ones have been like, God damn it, Joe. I wanted to like this thing, but it just didn't hit. It's almost there, but I don't know if it's like the foreign Spanish humor that, oh, maybe I'm just a dick and I don't get it. But I don't know. I really wanted to like it. It seemed like I don't know, like a really like crude humor and edgy version of a Star Trek episode. That's kind of how it came off to me. Like, I was thinking it was going to be more like handicapped people like rising up against pretty people, but it's really not.
Mm-mm.
That's maybe like 5 minutes, and then it turns into some space pirate shit. And I wasn't expecting that at all. So it's just like, all right. And I don't really go for that genre. I mean, the first Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good. Haven't watched the Star Wars movies. I liked it as a kid in a few fucking years. So, I mean, the whole space pirate fucking, and especially it's not fucking dirt cheap, but it is on the cheaper side of movies. So it's just kind of like, and then they go to a desert planet like they did in Star Trek a lot. So they romp around doing that. I don't know. The humor just didn't really hit for me. And The action, like the squibs and the special effects, that was cool. The monster that comes out of the floor and eats the guy, it doesn't look the best, but it's still cool. Like there's some shit there. It's fucking weird and it's worth watching, but god damn it, I wish this guy's movies would just fucking hit for me.
Yeah, that so they're not for you. I liked it. I think I really enjoy it. I like the look of the movie, all the sets. You know, with the money they had, they make everything look cool. It looks it reminds me a lot of like Brazil or the City of Lost Children. It has that kind of tone to it where like it's supposed to be sending a message, but it's silly as fuck. So the message kind of gets lost in that, or the message didn't even really matter. Uh, but I think it's cool. It's a lot of ugly people in it, so
But
they
not
got
as fucking ugly and deformed as they really should have been.
well, yeah. There's that,
Like they
but
could have really fucking basket case 2 and 3 this motherfucker. But it's a guy with a pillow shoved in his back, and then fucking a guy hugging another guy for a
yeah,
movie until
and a guy just with his arms held like that, you know, like been cheese balls or something. Uh, but no, I dig it. I dig it. I recommend it. If you have not seen it, go to Severin dot hyphen dot net semicolon and pick up a copy.
I mean, it looks good. Like halfway through, I was just like, this wasn't made in the fucking 90s. Like, this looks too fucking good. So I had to, excuse me, go back and check to see when it was made and shit. The uh the transfer they did is really well done. I
Yeah,
will say that. It's just the fucking subtitles go by so goddamn
they do.
fast. You barely get to fucking read them.
Did you watch any of the special features? Because with his stuff, I have to watch the interviews with him, and I'll see what else is there. It looks like there's a lot of shit on there.
I watched the interview with him, and it was just him kind of poured into a seat going, and I'm just like, I just don't give enough about the fucking movie to sit through reading his fucking bullshit now. And then I went to the one with the special effects dude, and it was just, and I was like, all right. I watched maybe 10 minutes of that, and I just can't do the subtitled special features as we talked about with the Gamera shit and all that. But
Mhm.
I mean, if you like this movie, not like you in general, but people, I can definitely see why you would. And goddamn, I wanted to. I really wanted to. I'm not saying it's a piece of pig fucking shit or anything. It's all right. Thank you for picking it up for me. I greatly appreciate it. I'll probably watch it again at some time when I want to have a fucking Gabriel and Iglesias retrospective. But yeah, I don't know, man. They're almost there. The movies are just almost there for me.